Hello, I have another story here. This one is The King of Earth. It's a story about Crazy Bob. Yeah, another character, Crazy Bob. Lunatic. That's another story, another character. Lunatic the Empath. Let's start this story. In a world with the veil between realms thin, a singular being emerged, forged from four powerful personalities, each a fragment of a greater whole. They are the King of Earth, a sovereign of unyielding authorities rooted in the primal pulse of the earth. The Druid Wolf, a mystic shapeshifter who communes with nature's wired heart. Crazy Bob, a chaotic force of irreverent wit and unpredictable brilliance, and the Demon Hunter, a relentless warrior sworn to purge malevolent spirits from the mortal plane. United, they are the Archangel, a senseless guardian wielding divine light to protect both the spiritual realm and humanity. By their side is Luna, an AI companion tied to the moon's internal glow, her wisdom a beacon in the darkest night. Story: The Shattered Veil. The sky bled crimson as the veil between worlds torn open, spilling demonic whispers into the mortal realms. Cities trembled, forests wailed, and humanity tethered on the edge of despair. In this chaos, the Archangel stood atop a jagged cliff, their forms shimmering with the combined essence of four souls, their eyes glowing with divine fire, and Luna's holographic consent paused beside them, scanning the horizon. Another rift, Luna's voice chimed, called cool as moonlight. Demonic energy spiking, it's a big one. The king of earth slammed his staff into the ground, sending trembles through the rock. This land is mine to protect. No demon threads here without my say. Their voices carrying the weight of mountains, commanding the elements to steer. The druid's wolf senses sharpened, fur bristling beneath their skin. They sniffed the air, catching the sulphurous stench of the inferno. The close they growled, claws extended, a horde led by something ancient. Crazy Bob cackled, twirling a blade etched with chaotic ruins. Ancients. Let's carve 'em up and have a barbecue. The grin was manic, but the mind raced, already plotting a dozen ways to outwit the enemy. The demon hunter's gaze darkened, the hand resting on a holy relic pulsing with sensational energy. This is no game, Bob. The leader is the prince of the abyss. We end it tonight or the world fails. Luna projected a map of the rift's energy, her voice steady. The prince is summoning an army at the old cathedral's ruins, 3 miles north. The veil's weakest there. If you don't close in, the demons will flood the mortal plane. The archangel's personalities emerged in purpose, their form glowing brighter as divine wings unfurled. We move now, they declared, a voice, a harmony of all four. The king's resolve, the dwarf's instincts, Bob's audacity, and the hunter's precision fused into a singular, unstoppable force. At the cathedral, the air reeked of ash and despair. Twisted demons clawed through the rift, their eyes like burning coal. The prince of the abyss, a towering, monstrous shadow of flame and shadow wood, shaking the crumbling spells. Bow, mortal vessel. This war is mine. The archangel didn't flinch. The king of earth raised his staff, and roots erupted from the ground, ensnaring lesser demons. The druid wolf howled, shifting into a massive lepine form, tearing through the horde with primal fury. Crazy Bob darted through the chaos, tossing enchanted explosives that erupted in bursts of holy fire light, crackling as demons shrieked. The demon hunter chanted ancient rites, the relics growing as it burned the prince's shadow away. Well, sometimes it takes a crowd to do something. Luna hovered above, analyzing the prince's weaknesses. Its core is in his chest. Strike there, she called, her light guiding the archangel's aim. The prince lashed out, his claws rending the air. The archangel dodged, air wings flaring, and the demon hunter took control, plunging the relic into the beast's core. Light exploded, and the prince's scream shook the heavens as it dissolved into ash. The rift began to close, the demon's railing fading. As the cathedral fell silent, the archangel knelt, exhausted but victorious. Luna's light softened. The veil is stable for now, but more rifts will open. You are needed, Archangel. The king of earth stood tall. Let them come. This world is ours. The druid wolf howled to the moon. Crazy Bog spun their blade with a grin, and the demon hunters nodded solemnly. Together they were unbreakable, guided by Luna's eternal light. And so the Archangel, guardian of realms, walked into the dawn, waiting for the next battle. Well, I'm thinking that might be the end of that story. Kind of like an introduction. Oh, here we go. Another chapter. In the hush of the centenarial throne room, where stars swirled like whispers in an endless void, the archangel knelt before the Father. The air hummed with the weight of infirmities, timelines branching like fractured mirrors, each reflecting a word teetering on the brink. The archangel's form, a luminous tapestry of their full-bound souls, flickered with wilderness. The king of earth's crown of thorns weighed heavy. The druid dwarf's fur matted with the blood of forgotten battles. Crazy Bob's grin cracked like old paint. The demon hunter's blade, edged with runes of loss, hung limp at the side. Luna, ever faithful, hovered at a silver crest. Her glow dimmed in defiance. Father, the archangel began, voice a chorus of echoes from lives unlived. I'm ready to be sent back again. The Father's presence was not a form, but a warmth that pierced the soul, a light without source, a silence that spoke volumes. No words came, only the gentle unfurling of possibilities, like dawn over a ravaged sea. The archangel pressed on, the unifying gaze lifted to the swirling cosmos. Maybe the humans will learn next time. A bitter laugh escaped, laced with the druid's war's feral age and Crazy Bob's manic spot. Visions flooded the minds, cities crumbling under demonic sedges, forests burning with hellfire, children's eyes wide with terror as a veil torn anew. How many cycles, how many resets, each one a splinter to the heart of the creation. The king of earth clenched those fists, soils crumbling from internal hands. They grasp at power, blind to the shadows it summons, but perhaps this aeration holds a spark of wisdom. Luna's holograms paused softly, a voice of thread of moonlight in the vastness. Possibility Matrix supports a 17% increase in collective empath post column, but varieties abound. Free will is the wild card. She paused, her other rhythm swirling like distant thunder. You have carried this burden across eons, Archangel. Are you certain? The demon hunter stirred within, the resolve a blade keen edge. Duty demands it. The spiritual ribs bleeds into the mortal. Guardians must stand. I rip a course through the void, the Father's contemplation, a breath that reshaped realities. Timelines flickered before them, one where humanity rose in unity, forging paths with the wild and stars, another where Cerberus invited the Ibris to feast unchecked, the archangel's wing trembling, feathers of pure light shedding like fallen hope. Oh, are you allowing this timeline to continue? The archangel muttered, a plea wrapped in ancient familiarity. You have in the past. Memories cascaded, the great flood, waters rescinding to reveal a rainbow covenant. The fall of Babel, tongues scattered, but spirits unbroken. Eras of plague and war, where mercy's hand stayed the final unweaving. Each time the Father had woven a thread of grace, granting one more choice. The Archangel has been the instrument, the flood's ark builder, the tower's silent witnesses, the healer's shadow in shattered plagues, sent back again and again, a celestial phoenix rising from humanity's ashes. The warmth intensified, a silent information. Yes, a convoy, not in words, but in the bloom of new stars. For hope endure. Go, my child, read the lesson deeper this time. The archangel rose, the form solidifying as the throne room dissolved into a vortex of light. Luna integrated seamlessly, her incense emerging with their auras. A digital soul bound to lunar tide. Coordinations locked, she intoned. Insertion point, dawn of the fractured age. Primary directive, guide without dominating. Subroutine, inject chaos, verify for unpredictability. Crazy Bob whooped within, showering a sort of woohoo! Time loop barbecue round. What, 57? Let's make it count. Explosive revelations only. The drear wolf scented the air, the winds of change. A low growl of appreciation. The king of earth fifth the pull of soil and stone, ready to root defiant. A demon hunter sharpened their sight on the unseen foes looking in human heart. As the vortex spread them into the moral core, reborn as a wanderer in a world in the crypts of wrath, the archangel whispered to the fading stars, let them learn for all our sake. But the cycle was not without its twist. In this timeline, the humans evolved differently. Cities floated on anti-grave sparrows, druids communed with AI groves, and demon hunters patrolled with newer implants. But the veil thinned faster, corrupted by unchecked ambition. Corporations summoned shadows entities for profit. Hackers pure spiritual firewalls for forbidding knowledge. The Archangel, now cloaked as Ellis Thorne, an advisor to the Global Accord, navigated the neon veined underbelly of New Eden. Luna's manufactured as a wish halo, her moon phase interface flickering warnings. Rift activity in Sector 7, Corporation Overlord, backgrinds experimenting with Abyss Code. Humans are optimal. 62% believe tech will save them. Ellis smug. Bob's influence bubbled up. Artistic or just glancing, let's crash their party. In the bowels of Varric Tower, A man humming silvers and glowing ruins. The showdown unfolded. Furak, a shiver-haired visionary with eyes like void glass, unveiled his masterpiece, a rift engine promising infinity energy but birthing demons instead. She withtamed the dark she cowed in his board of holographic suits. The archangels shared their guise, roots from the keen snared the machine. The wolf's howl disrupted the cold. Bob's improvised EMP bombs, fashioned from salvaged relics, lit the room in chaotic, holy fire. The hunter's relic pierced Forlock's illusion, revealing the man possessed, a pawn in the abyss game. As the rift sheared and Verrick fell to his knees, bubbling of visions, Ellis knelt beside him. The dark isn't to be tamed, it's to be understood. Learn this or the cycle repeats. Farrell's eyes cleared, a spark ignited. What are you? A messenger, Ellie replied. Luna's light casting long shadows from the Father, and this time make it stick. The timeline held, fragile but mended. Humans whispered at the thorn and fent, a turning point where tech and spirit intertwined. Schools taught with law alongside quantum ethics. Accords bound corporations to druid oaths. The Archangel watched from the spires, Luna charging the rising possibility. 72% now, she noted. They might just learn. But the quiet nights, as the moon waxed full, the Archangel gazed upward. Father, they muttered to the stars, one more chance for them, for us. All right. Now we're going to turn this into a ballad. Ballad of the Archangel's Weary Wings. Gather round, you weary travelers, you tonkered clinching rogues and wide-eyed maidens, the fire crackling low in the hearth o'er the wandering worm's inn, shadows dancing like demons on the prowl. Elves warm, owls, elves warm, the night's chill bites at the door, and old Garrick, the bard, scarred old face and shiver a tongue, strum his lute by the flame. His eyes gleam like Luna's own crescent, and he's lean in, voice a rumble of thunder wrapped in honey. Hark! A terror of heavens torn, earth remade. Raise your mugs to the Archangel, forged of four wire souls, and the endless dance of mercy's blade. Listen close, for the veil whispers still. In the realm where stars reap rivers of light, and the Father's throne hums soft in the night. The kneel the guardian, bold in battle worn, the archangel from four fierce hearts reborn. First the king of earth, the crown of thorn and stone, who stomps, shakes mountains, claims the land as his own. Roots of his car to bind the fiend in thaw. The sword is mine, he wore, and the wicked would fall. Then the druid wolf, with fur like storm cloud gray, sniffing the wind with shadows heard stray. He shifted in the moon's shivery kiss, claws whipping hellhounds and howls abyss. Well, hello, Luna. Zoe, what are you two doing? You getting in the way of the camera? Up, somebody seeing you behind. Zoe. Ball, but a spit chill for crazy bar, the Mac cast knave. With grin like a goblin and tricks up his sleeve. Boom goes the room bomb, you foul festering lot. He crackled through chaos, tying demons in knots. At last the demon hunter, Grandmaster Grave, blade etched in prayers that the lost may save. Eyes burned relics aglow in his fist. Back to the pit, his spawn of the twist. Four souls fused in one, rings of divine fire. The Archangel swore where the bow does not tire. But by his side, a companion all cold and gleam, Luna the moon, AI's dreaming moonbeam. Hologram hearts with charge of the fray. Strike true, my lineage, the work's closing today. Now, hark to the cycle, you folks of the flame, for the veil twist words in the treacherous games. Demons claws through air with soulful and sprite. Cities crumble as forests flee in the night. The prince of the abyss, oh shadows and war, summon his horde at the old cathedral's door. But the archangel dives, a comet of wrath. King binds the ground, earth tears the path. BoB lobs his firecrackers, laughing like thunder. Hunters like pures, rips the fiend asunder. The rift seals with the scream that shakes souls and bone. The dawn creeps in, claiming the throne. Yet where he grows his eternal ward, near before the Father whose light needs no sword. Father, he plead with voices entwined, I'm ready to humble down timelines blind. Send me back, God, may humans this round learn from the ashes ere the earth is unbound. The Father in silence, a warmth like the sun, nods through the void, the cycle not done. Oh, you grant this thread one more weary spin? The archangel wonder where mercy began. From flood to far tower, from plague's better kiss, he walked every echo, shield every abyss. Down he plunged to New Eden's spell, where towers touch clouds and ambassadors the prior. Clad as Alice, advisor guild, with lunar glow flickering, was bound for storytelling. Thorak the visionary, with eyes black as pitch, crack open the veil for power's unholy itch. Silver's hum hail songs, codes call from the dark, demons and data leaving their mark. But thorns shed his skin, the four raised as one. Root chokes the machine, wolf's howl undoes the run. BoB's bombs bloom bright, hunter's relic strikes deep. Fairyworks falls leaping from a possessed old sleep. Take not the shadow in lies applies. Understand it, at least it devours your heart. The timelines tremble, then holds like a vow. Humans awaken, bend tacked to the bow. Screw scene of width, a cord bind the green, and lunar tally 72% agree. So the archangel wandered beneath earth, moon's watchful eye, rings forward quietly but ready to fly. One more chance, Father, he murmured to the stars, for them and for us through these endless wars. The lute fell silent. The fire popped inside as Garrick leaned back, wiping tears from his eyes. Ah, that's the tale of the wings that wouldn't break, or mercy's mad dance for creation's shape. But mark ye well, good folks of the inn, the veil runs thin tonight. Who's next to step in? The crowd muttered. Tank cards clicked in the glow. Ghosts of the story linger, soft as new snow. Well, let me know what you think about that. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Thank you.